Okay, this is pretty much a hodgepodge. I didn't get my greenhouse cleaned out as much as I wanted to, but I got kind of antsy and decided I was going to make it work anyway. I hung my lights up here, and as you can see, they're kind of every which way, but I wanted to make sure I got really good coverage over these guys because they've already sprouted. I sprouted these inside. I have, let's see, these are goji berry. That's horehound. That's some horehound. This is kind of a mix. This is cumin, fenugreek, goji berry, and goji berry. I got onions back here to put out as soon as it's warm enough to stick them in the ground. I got sweet potatoes right here. I'm just waiting for them to get tall enough and some roots to separate those off, those slips. I've got my little desert rose plant. I went ahead and brought it out here. We'll see how it manages. I have another sweet potato that's putting on some slips. I started this ginger plant in the house. I brought it out here and it's sitting on this heat mat. I decided I'm going to try and start some stuff out here. I have nasturtiums, some chard, some cabbage, some more chard, some roselle, some cabbage, some, went ahead and thought I'd see if I could germinate some sugar beets, heading collards, Georgia collards, and just regular Ford Hook chard. Oh, those other chards are rainbow chard. And then I have a few things I'm going to go ahead and pot up, see if I can get them to seed. I've got some cold tolerant jalapenos. These are, I guess you call it land race. I've been raising jalapenos for quite a while, and I had a plant that withstood some frosts, believe it or not. A jalapeno pepper that made it through some frost. So I saved the peppers, and I'm going to plant those seed. I have some Marconi, red Marconi peppers, and some long swim Jim peppers that I'm going to try and put in some dirt right now. Okay, I planted some chives right back here. I'm planting my long red Marconis right here. I'm putting 3 seeds in each one because I figure if all 3 of them come up, I'll just pluck a couple of them out. Anyway, because I don't want to take a chance on them not germinating. Peppers take so much longer to germinate than a lot of other things. So I'm doing it now. Hope I don't regret it. And then cold tolerant jalapenos. These guys, I was so impressed. They were nice big jalapenos. And like I said, they kept putting on all the way up through a frost. I mean, the frost didn't even bite them, the first frost. Now, when the second one came along, it was a little deeper, and it did finally bite them. But we're going to try to breed for more cold tolerant vegetables, especially peppers, because they take so long to start producing. And again, I put, well, this one's got 4. I put 3 in them, and I'll just prune out any extra ones. I just push them down just a little bit. Make sure I cover them with dirt. Then, these are long red sweet. Okay, so I don't know if they're like the Jimmy Dardello type, or if they're some more of the Marconis. But these are from the year before, so I like to keep diversity in my, that was way too many, in my plants. So sometimes I'll skip a year and then I'll pull the seeds out and try them again. Let me show you one other thing I have hanging underneath this bench, so it's a pretty good representation of the temperature in here, because I have that fan going to keep air going. It's running off of these batteries, which are running off of my solar panels outside. Anyway, but I have this temperature sensor out here, and I'll show you how I keep track of the temperature in this greenhouse. Yeah, it's kind of a mess, but if it gets the job done, that's all I care about. Okay, here in the house, I have this monitor. This is the temperature in here. This is the temperature on the front porch and the humidity. This is the temperature upstairs and the humidity, and this is the temperature in the greenhouse and the humidity. So I can monitor the temperature without having to go out there and check it every little bit. Anyway, this is my new Tennessee home. I'm Jo, and I'm getting ready for spring.